RCP-Tracks for Mini-Z, which should work for a lot of different minis. Now these things are super cool because it's a complete track package in the box, and then it requires no tools or any extra materials to assemble. It's really actually easy to assemble. It just takes some time to get it done. Now the cool thing about these tracks is that they're made from heavy duty, durable foam material that you can use indoor and outdoor, and they're great for small spaces that you can use this thing in your garage, in your backyard patio. They're really versatile for mini racing. Now what we're using today is we have 2 of the wide L tracks, which is a 50 centimeter wide track because there are 30 centimeter tracks too, which are just a little bit more narrow. Now these tracks are made with interlocking flat squares that is the main surface, and they all kind of connect together like a Lego system almost, and these squares are two-sided where one side is smoother and the other is rougher, and we're using the smoother side. Now because these all interlock together, they're really easy to install and tear down. They're easy to expand, and there's actually expansion packs that you can buy, and they're easy to change out the layout if you want to do something different. Another cool thing about these tracks is that they have these foam side rails, and the foam side rails are again heavy duty foam. It feels like it's the same material as the flat squares, and it's easy on the cars when you smash into these side rails, so the cars aren't going to break in pieces. There's a little bit of a cushion, and then these side rails also interlock together. In our package, it included the bigger sweeping turns that you use on the outside, and then the inner sharp turns for the 90-degree angles, and then the 180s. Something nice is that the turns are all really bright colors, and it helps your peripheral pick up on the track layout and where the turns are, because once you get ripping around this track, it is a bit of an experience in a tight space with cars that are going fast. It is really fast-paced racing. Now to hold it all together, the foam rails attach to the bottom panels with these plastic barrels that you put in from underneath, and then there's these threaded caps that go on the top, sandwiching the 2 foam pieces together, and then when it's all done, it's a really sturdy track setup. It looks professional, and overall, it's just super nice. These RCP tracks are just really high quality. They're kind of expensive, but there's a reason for it, and they feel like they're gonna last quite a while. Now, our wide L track, it also included the finish line, and it had these rounded out bumper pieces that you can put wherever you want, and then there was a couple of side rails that had logos on them. And of course, you can put these pieces wherever you want when you assemble the track. Now, one of the cool things about these tracks is that there are several different track types to choose from in the wider 50 and then the narrow 30 centimeter widths. And then there's expansion packs to add on to it, and then you can make whatever you want out of that. With the L track that we chose, it seems like a good way to go price-wise and for the pieces that you're going to get. And then we chose 2 of those L tracks though to get even more pieces. And there's so many different track layouts and configurations you can make with that. It seemed like a really nice way to go, especially if you want to start with 1 L track and then maybe buy a second down the road. Now something cool is this forum. It's called saltlakeminiz.com, and they show you all the different track layout combinations that you can make from mild to wild. And with our 2 L tracks, these are all the options you can do. So pretty impressive track system that you can have as small or big as you want and have space for. That also looks super pro and should hold up for a long time, and you can use it indoor and outdoor.